Hi, and welcome to Easy Collaborative Art, where I share simple insights into pattern play collaborative art. I'm Charndra, and in episode 29, I'm talking about how collaborative art projects help support mental health, and why this matters not just for the art, but for the creativity, connection, and well-being of the participants. If you work with a class, a community group, or a well-being or mental health group, this episode is for you. You don't need to be an art therapist. You don't need fancy materials. You just need a safe, simple way for people to create together. Idea 1. Collaborative art reduces pressure because no one is doing it alone. One of the biggest reasons collaborative art works so well for mental health groups is that it takes the spotlight off the individual. No one has to come up with the idea. No one has to make something look perfect. They're simply adding a small part to something shared. I've seen this with groups who feel anxious, overwhelmed, or unsure about themselves. When the focus shifts from my painting to our painting, people visibly relax. In pattern play collaborative art, this process starts straight away in the messy playing stage. There's loose marks, shared colour, no real outcome yet. People make marks, overlap shapes, and move between the three colours. The emphasis is on doing, not deciding. You can see examples of what this looks like at paintingaroundisfun.com. That's my website. Idea 2. Repetitive patterns are calming and grounding. The second reason collaborative art supports mental health is the power of a simple, repeated pattern. Pattern play isn't about drawing skills, it's about rhythm. Do 3 circles, do 3 dots, do 3 spirals. Simple shapes repeated in different sizes and colours, and different places. I've worked with groups where people barely spoke at first. They were completely absorbed in the process. And once they started repeating patterns, you could feel the room settle. This is the exploring stage. People choose one pattern, they repeat it, and a third time. And then they repeat it in another area, maybe a different size. And then they respond to what's already on the artwork. They start adding to the artwork and becoming part of it. This gentle repetition helps people to stay present without needing to talk about anything heavy. It's quiet companionship, one of the most basic human needs, simply being alongside and with other people. Idea 3. Shared ownership builds connection and belonging. The third piece about collaborative art is the connection. When a group creates one painting together, something shifts. They start to notice what each other are doing, and they respond to what they've done and build on what's already there. They start to collaborate, and that builds connection. I've seen people stand back at the end and say, "I did not think I could do that," but they did, and that gives them confidence. Finally, we have the bling, the final details that pull the artwork together and help the group see it as a whole. We use paint pens for that because they're clean, easy, fun. We use the same pattern play resources from earlier on, and we sort of think patterning and ornamentation and decoration. It's not perfect, it's not polished, but it's meaningful because it was made together. And you know what? They always end up looking amazing. Let's quickly recap today's 3 ideas. Number 1, collaborative art reduces pressure because no one is creating alone. Number 2, simple repeated patterns help people feel calm and grounded. And 3, the shared artwork builds connection and a sense of belonging. So if you've been wondering if easy art projects work well for mental health groups, they can. They don't need to be complicated. In fact, they're better if they're not. They don't need to be intense or emotionally heavy. They just need to be shared, supportive and doable. So if you're curious, I encourage you to try a small collaborative art piece with your group. One surface, a few colours, simple patterns, and if you'd like a clear place to start, sign up for my free beginner's guide to collaborative art, as it gives you all the tools you'll need to begin with confidence to do this exact project. From there, I also offer downloadable pattern packs and colour scheme inspiration in my collaborative art shop. You'll see all of these ideas in action using pattern play, collaborative art in the free guide. Every project I share is built around pattern play collaborative art and its 3 stages: messy playing, exploring and bling. It's about making marks, layering patterns and finishing with details that bring a group artwork to life.